Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lemos.
And guess what, guys? We're officially back.
We're back.
We're doing it. We're actually just listening to the Lumineers right now.
You know what? Since the last time we recorded, I'm realizing something, and that's that I belong with you guys.
Yeah, that's
That's what
And you guys belong with me.
Mm-hmm.
We're your sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get you guys back together, you know?
I think what's great, like, it's kind of funny that we all agree that we like that song, but I feel like we would think that none of us would like the Lumineers.
Yeah.
But I think every guy has, like, a secret band that they love that they would never tell their friends.
Oh,
you know?
for sure.
Oh, it's crazy. Like, I remember walking down the street bumping music in my headphones, and I'm like, oh, I can't let anyone know I'm listening to this shit right now.
Absolutely.
I would never leave my house if people found out I like this sort of music.
Yeah. Well, what's your secret band that you like?
You and me like a lot of. I
Those
don't
are
want
the
to
same
say
stuff,
I don't want to say it's really girly, but
Yeah.
it's a bit girly. Like we like Always. Always is awesome.
Oh, Always, yeah, with
Always
two
is
V's.
great,
They're
yeah.
like a
Is
that a
Canadian
band?
band.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, for sure.
Camera Obscura. That's I don't know. I think it's a song. But yeah, Vince and I like a lot of the same like alty sort of music. I guess.
yeah.
I get you.
I like songs that are like "You're Wrong About Me," "I'm Mad at You," and things like that.
You really like white girl shit. Like white girl going through a breakup is like Vince's fucking this
It's
gets
privileged white girl going through a breakup.
Oh,
yeah, Vince, don't you like the album 17 a lot by Taylor Swift?
I like that album. That was really good.
You
And
like
I like Snail Mail
You like
too.
that
I know where you're going already. You don't have to finish your
just
sentence
thought that
already.
too, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even gonna let
really
you
likes
finish
the
that
number
shit.
17.
Isn't there? Wait, does she have another
You
album
guys
called
are
like
crazy.
22 or something?
It's like well, that's
Wait.
Adele. Adele has the aged
Wait,
album.
what
She
is
has
it?
like 19. I think like
Oh,
21.
I
Or
thought that was
something
Taylor.
No, I thought Taylor has one called like 22 or something like that.
1984.
She has 1984. That's
Yeah.
her year. You're like, I don't like that number
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah.
Like 17 is the one for me.
You're stupid.
There you go.
But yeah, Adele has had that sort of age. I don't really think I like Adele music, to be honest.
I'm not big on it.
Adele it's crazy how popular she is. Like every time she drops, I think she's the reason Drake didn't get a number one until like One Dance.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Is that true?
Yeah, he was about to get one with Hotline Bling. He even made a post. He's like on the cusp of this. He was so excited.
Yeah.
And then she dropped that Hello song, and he just had no chance.
That's
That song
crazy.
is cheeks. If I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah, it's not my
Yeah.
favorite Adele
Yeah.
song. I mean, there's some stuff, but I'm like,
There
oh,
are
She
some
has
good.
songs. She
Yeah,
has some
yeah.
really
oh,
good
she's
songs,
definitely
yeah.
talented. She's
Yeah.
a great artist.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's funny that we're all like just like amazing.
Oh, actually, dude,
Yeah.
have you heard the song "Chasing Pavements"?
Oh, that's a great
That's
song.
a fucking
that's
a
amazing
great,
song,
yeah. So
yeah.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
But-
disrespect.
But it's like it is one of those things where like you're in the car and you're like listening to like whatever Baby Keem or something, and then like if Chasing Pavements came on, you'd be like, all right, okay, but you wouldn't change the song.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
yeah.
I'm gonna just let this one finish.
Does she have a
and-
song called Turning Tables too?
Probably.
That's a
That
slapper,
sounds
too,
like
yeah.
some shit. I remember when I was going through that breakup last year.
Yeah.
You were talking to me. We're at your house, and then you're playing the most sad white girl shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look, Vince.
Snail
I know.
Mail.
I know this is your.
Oh, Radiator Hospital.
Radio Hospital is also pretty.
He
That
was
hurts.
playing the shit, and I was like, Vince, I know you're driving right now, but I'm gonna ask you, please don't play this. And you're like,
Yeah.
look, you're going through a lot of emotions, and you have a lot of memories, and nobody can take that away from you. I'm like, play Little Baby right now. I want to listen to 21 Savage.
Yeah, I was like, you should acknowledge your emotions instead of like
Uh-huh.
trying to like bandage them with like rap or
Bad
whatever.
bitches or something.
Yeah, with bad bitches. Yeah, because they're not gonna be there to put the blanket over you when you're sleeping.
Bad bitches?
Yeah.
I want them at my funeral.
Yeah, dude.
I want every bad bitch I've ever known to be at my funeral.
Dude, so like we're in charge of your funeral, and like
Well, 'cause
there-
I want-
imagine there's too many
Well,
bad
can I get
bitches. Do
one
I have
la-
to turn them away?
I want one of the bad bitches to hug you just so you get in trouble.
That's funny for your request. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. And I'm
That's
just
great.
playing jokes from the grave. You know, that's how I do. But yeah,
Do you want us to be the door guys at your funeral?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Ladies and
Yeah.
free before 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I want bottle service at my funeral.
and no hot girls friends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Don't bring that fucking hot girl's friend.
Treat your
that-
friends like my Benz and park their ass outside till the evening ends.
Exactly. Yeah.
Straight
We got a
up.
tight show to run.
Absolutely. I want out of it like 90 minutes tight.
Yeah, because no one wants to be crying for that long.
we only
Yeah.
got the venue till 9.
That shit-
Oh, we'd be like, hey, guys, I know that we said Daniel's funeral is going to be going on until 11. We're going to keep this thing going all night, everybody.
what do you think would happen if like I died, right? And then there's a GoFundMe for me, and
Yeah.
then you guys see that everybody blew the GoFundMe like on a gigantic funeral with like strippers, cake, and they're like, damn, all the money went to this?
Well,
That'd
wouldn't
be
you want
pretty
the money to go to your family?
No,
Yeah.
I think the GoFundMes are actually for funerals to like pay because it's like 10,000
Well,
for a funeral.
but like when it's in excess of whatever your initial goal is, like if it's 10,000
Bro,
and
I
you
feel
get
like I mentioned it on
20,000.
this pod before, but I went to high school with a girl who had a family member pass away, and they posted up the GoFundMe,
Uh-huh.
Then they posted up pictures, stories of the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers had doves and mariachis. Like,
Wow.
nah, dick. Like, just pay for a good coffin. You know, don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to add all the extra shit.
That's dope though, dude.
Do you want a good coffin? Like, what makes
Oh,
a good
actually-
coffin? Like,
Yeah,
just
what
keeps
is a good
people out?
coffin,
Like,
yeah.
what
I
is?
guess.
It keeps people out.
Yeah.
I think the dirt should do that too.
You should keep them in. You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's to
yeah.
yeah. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Scary, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was watching Coco last night and The Book of Life.
I've never
You've seen it? I
Oh, you
watched-
saw those
I-
back to
I watched
back?
them back to back.
Damn, are you in a Chicano studies class?
You're
What's
stupid,
happening
dude.
right now?
I was The Book of Life. Have you seen it? Have you seen the
Yeah,
Book
I've
of Life?
seen it. Yeah.
I haven't seen
That's
either of
Guillermo del
those.
Toro.
It's executive produced by Guillermo del Toro. A little bit funnier than Coco.
Yeah.
But like when you watch them back to back, you're like, damn, they really went on the artwork on Coco. Like that
Yeah.
shit. It looks stupid real.
That's a DreamWorks movie.
No, it was Fox, but then it got bought by Fox.
I feel like DreamWorks or Fox works more on like the punchlines.
Yeah.
And then Disney is just more on like the
whole-
emotions.
yeah.
You know?
And then because Madagascar is like one of the funniest cartoons I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I identify with those lemurs.
That's a good cast. What is it?
Sacha
Ben
Baron
Stiller.
Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing a hippo, of course.
Yeah. That's
Um,
funny.
'Cause she's
Hippo hop.
That's funny.
and then there's
I'm gonna
David-
text you right now and be like, hey, we're just thinking,
Yeah.
we're talking about you.
Then David Schwimmer is the giraffe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the guy
forgot
from
about that,
Friends.
though.
That's a crazy cat. And then Cedric the Entertainer's in that movie too.
Which one is he?
He's one
Oh,
of
he's like the
lemurs.
sidekick for
Mhm.
Sacha Baron Cohen's
Yeah.
character.
Oh, nice.
It's a whole squad in that movie.
Yeah, man.
But Madagascar.
I'm remembering Vince's contact photo on my phone is the small little lemur that always cries.
Oh, Mort. That's so funny. Do you have a contact? I have yours. Mine for you is the Godfather from wrestling. You know the Godfather.
Mine for you is your Vox DJ.
Oh, you're such an
profile photo.
asshole, dude.
My contact for you is Johnny Bravo.
Dude, I love John.
Whoa, mama.
A stud who just has no game.
Dude, he's jacked and just pulls no bitches.
He downright almost assaults these women, dude. He
He
definitely
does.
harasses them.
He has like a nerdy friend named
What?
Carl or something like
Yeah,
that.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm your nerdy friend. Yeah.
Dude, I love that guy, dude. He's my
Do you guys
boy.
remember the show Cow and Chicken? That devil that had cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, would you like the devil more if like the devil was hot? Because like we think he's like an ugly guy or something,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser?
No, I
The
haven't.
devil was played by a bad bitch.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
remember the movie Monkey Bone with Brendan.
Oh,
Fraser.
Monkey Bone. Yeah,
I got a
remember
monkey
that.
bone for you right here, pal.
Yeah.
No, it's a pretty cool movie. It's like 2001, and the devil's hot.
Oh.
And she's like wearing some devil stuff.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool movie.
Some
I have that
devil
joke
stuff.
about going to heaven and getting kicked out,
We
which
know.
is cool because then you just become the devil. Which is
Uh-huh.
like you get your own place, you
Uh-huh.
get like a cool tongue and shit.
Yeah, that tongue's
Imagine
cool.
eating out a bitch with a forked tongue.
That's crazy.
What do you go to hell and then all?
Like it come twice.
What if you go to heaven and there's no baddies in heaven? And it's
Damn,
like,
that
damn.
sucks.
Then
Like-
that ain't really heaven, dude.
Like nobody's wearing Fashion Nova or nothing, dude. I'm like, oh, bro, send me back down. I want to be here.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
wanna go
hell
to
must be
heaven in
full of hella bad bitches,
Oh my
dude.
goodness, dude.
Damn.
Even if everyone's screaming and in pain.
it. Yeah, you're like, damn, all right, what's that?
Still looking at them titties though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Burning in hellfire and looking at titties.
If the devil's just like, he's just like this.
Devil's
What if the
like,
devil
damn,
like
dude.
dude, somebody dies and the devil just is like,
I love that though. Yeah.
That's so funny. I love when Bitz does that before he does stand up. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm always doing that. It helps hype me up.
yeah. Oh, dude, we went to Sacramento this weekend or like a weekend ago.
Like
me,
a
and,
wee- yeah,
me
yeah.
and Vince, and it's something that I realize I do a lot is I like to like lie about Vince. I like to say that he does something that he does not do.
Oh yeah, and it makes me look like such an awful person.
Like I'll just say something fucked up, like yeah, it's crazy how Vince always says this, and I'll say it to random new people,
Yeah.
and sometimes they might believe it.
Well, you do that shit in general. Like
Yeah,
at
he
the
does that
bike-
to you, too.
At the bike mic recently, you're like, Mexicans say this shit a lot, and then said something problematic, and it's like,
Oh.
I don't think Mexicans say that.
No,
I think
no,
you're
no.
saying
I don't
that.
say that. Yeah.
Look, Mexicans for sure are homophobic. Check the few community comments. You know, this is true. The thing I
That's
did,
not a good indicator.
but
Don't
that's
ever
like-
check the
no,
comments
don't-
on
yeah,
anything.
don't
that
do
is-
that at
bro,
all.
Mexicans are probably. I will
They
say
don't
this,
represent us at all, dude.
that I wish it didn't. They do. But look, the thing I did say that you when you were gonna interrupt your teacher as a gag,
Yeah.
your woman teacher, now you're gonna call her a mouthy broad.
Your words.
Yeah,
Your words
and
again.
then everyone's like, damn, Lewis really thinks like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
remember when we were hosting Chatterbox, you're like, are we hosting Chatterbox or is there a bunch of chatty broads in the back?
I think we would just know that it's you because you're the only one who says broads about
Yeah.
like any woman.
I don't say broad. I like this is a broad subject.
Yeah.
I say that. It's like a woman broad
You love
subject
Broad
about
City.
women. Yeah.
Yeah.
A broad subject. What is this woman history? Call that a broad subject.
I could never get into Broad City.
I never. I mean, I don't really watch TV, so I never saw it.
Yeah. What era? That was like Comedy Central, like after Workaholics, right?
I think so, or like around the same time.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I could never get into it either. I was a Workaholics, dude.
I remember watching the first seasons of Workaholics and thinking that was cool.
That shit's so funny. I like how when comedy looks like good because it's not filmed so nicely. You know, you don't have to use like the nicest cameras and have the nicest lighting for comedy. You can just make some funny shit.
Yeah, what's an example of that?
Workaholics season 1.
Oh,
Early Curb looks like shit.
Early
oh
Curb
yeah,
looks,
yeah, it looks awful, man.
Early Curb looks,
They're like, Larry, just bring your HD camcorder and we'll just do it. Yeah.
bro. Early Curb looks like dog shit, and then any comedy in the 2020s, like it has to be like cinematography, like at its finest. I'm like, bro, I don't care.
Yeah.
At this point, just make me laugh.
It looks like people put more effort into that, into like the writing of the jokes or the writing of anything,
dude.
really.
Everyone's a damn photographer. Everyone has a good photographer friend that isn't working, so they're like, come to my comedy show, please.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody just doing like the worst comedy.
I've never been to like a comedy show and then afterwards been like, man, you should have seen the photos that they took at this show.
It's
So
just somebody just like,
yeah. Also, like, I don't know, they're like kind of cringy. Like, I don't like headshots or anything like that where people are being silly.
oh,
I don't think I like being silly.
I don't like
anything.
the idea of headshots in general.
Yeah.
If you
It's
want,
like you need your photo to be somewhere, and I'm like, Dick, I'm already here.
yeah,
Like,
Hey, dude.
I need to get
this is
some.
how I'm gonna look.
What? I need to get some, and like I just haven't gotten. I know I need
Yeah.
some. You know.
You take headshot photos of other people.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know. I'm all about
If
those
if
headshots.
anybody here needs some,
Mhm.
Daniel can get them for you.
Yeah, dude. I know a guy.
Yeah.
I know a guy, dude. There was something else I wanted to talk. Oh, dude, there's something that I noticed on Instagram today. It might change the subject a little bit.
Yeah.
Something I noticed on Instagram. I don't like it. You know, like there's some people that have their likes hidden. They could hide their likes.
Oh.
I've seen some people do this now.
Yeah.
Like it says like Vince Caldera and others have liked it. And I've seen some comedians do it. And I'm like, bro, stop hiding, you coward.
Yeah.
Let us know when your fucking reel is flopping. I'm looking at you. You know the name I'm thinking.
I actually
I actually
don't.
wanna know
I'm
who you're
very
talking about.
curious.
Look,
now.
dude, it's just crazy.
You
It's
wanna
like,
know?
look.
Do we
if-
know them
if-
pretty well, or
whisper
what?
it. Whisper it.
You know who it is because
cover your mic.
Let's play. Yeah.
look. I've just seen it on like one person. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
That doesn't look right. And I noticed it like on a girl, and I was like, wait a second, she's in
this
a
is
comic.
narrowing it down.
All right.
No. This comic, dude. This comic. He sat at your table. I wanted to sit at your table.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
I see what you're
And
talking about.
I'm like,
yeah.
wait a second. You could hide your likes. I'm like, show the people.
Yeah.
Don't hide your likes. If the thing flops, then let it flop and learn. But don't.
It happens.
Yeah, delete
Yeah,
that
this
shit.
guy's crazy. Man, would you hide your likes?
No, I mean, I don't think I would. It's
What do you
just-
have to hide?
I honestly
Mm-hmm.
don't post enough to justify hiding my likes.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should post more.
Nah.
What would you what you should post pictures of you like after working out or like in the middle of your workout.
That's so cringy.
It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
weird
so
when people
much.
post photos like that because it's like just do it. You don't have to tell
I
me.
work out because I hate myself. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, damn, I need to change more.
I don't think you're alone in that. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people hate themselves and they do those things like
Yeah.
work out or start a family
Don't-
or
I'm gonna tell you something wild, dude.
Yeah.
Not once in my life have I ever posted a picture of me working out at the gym.
Wow,
And you don't even
that's
you
crazy.
think that's surprising? I never, because it's like that Chris Rock joke. I'm like, you're supposed to do that, you dumb motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to.
Yeah.
It's not like like I got up and went to the gym. Like you're supposed to work out. It's like breathing or eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, dude. People are trying to make working out a sport. Dog,
Yeah, I
just-
don't need the motivation from like posting on social media.
Mhm.
Like I don't need that extra like like if I post something I'm like fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm speaking mostly for dudes. Like if you're a baddie, post
Yeah.
away.
Oh yeah.
Do
and if
you.
you're a bad dude, hell yeah.
My boy Vince is right here.
Honestly, I only do want to see bad people posting stuff. Like I want to see either cholo videos or bad bitches posting
Mhm.
shit on
Yeah.
Instagram. You know?
Yeah, dude. Like don't be posting like some like pictures of you sweaty and like you think it's a thirst trap, but it's like nah, you just look like you need a shower.
Yeah, dude, use
Get
that towel, man.
Gotta use it. So towel
Yeah.
off, dude. I'm gonna throw you a towel.
Looking like those Gatorade ads where like their sweat is the Gatorade,
Oh.
the
That sweat
electrolytes.
looks so delicious in those
Mhm.
Gatorade
yeah,
ads.
I'm like, let me lick Michael Jordan's head real
Dude,
quick.
That's what happens when I write jokes usually. I'm like, man,
You're sweating. You're just like, man, my brain is
when I
just
go-
so tired right now.
when I go on stage, it's work, dude. Everything between these lines is work.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember from the Space Jam 2 movie.
Oh, really?
Dude, I was talking
Shit,
to
I don't remember anything from that movie.
I was talking to Vinny, Jasmine's little brother,
Yeah.
and then his wallpaper was like LeBron and Bugs from Space Jam 2, and I was like, Vinny, I took you to watch this movie and you didn't like it. What the hell is what is wrong with you? And he's like, I don't know. I just put it as it. I was like, your wallpaper is supposed to be something you care about. And like,
Yeah.
he probably thought that my wallpaper was Jasmine. But I'm like, look at this, it's Muhammad Ali.
I've never in my life heard you talk about Muhammad Ali ever.
Have you,
And that's your wallpaper.
Wait,
my
what's
wall-
your wallpaper, Vince? Is it your dog's?
It's of my dog. Yeah.
Oh, well, look how cool this fucking picture. I love this photo.
yeah,
so
it's all
much.
show off our screen.
Oh shit! Now I got an email, so I gotta. All right, now I go back. Look at dude. He's telling him, "Get up, sucker."
yeah.
That is the hardest
Show the-
photo.
show the
Yeah,
Look
so
at
yeah.
that.
Mine's of my dog wearing a ribbon that she doesn't like.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Mine's an anime.
It makes me
character.
laugh.
Oh, that's I don't know. That guy looks like he's like watching porn.
Yeah, dude, he's Gendo Akari. He's like one of the worst dads in anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think Vince would be a great dad.
You think I would be a great dad?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's get into it. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you guys want to be dads?
I don't think I want to be a dad because I don't want to be like okay. There's been this thing where like someone will ask like, would you want your child to do stand up? And I feel like I would never want that to happen
That was me
because
that asked you that.
because it would feel like I did something wrong
Yeah.
in their life.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
And
It's
they
like
won't.
Tony
They
Soprano talking about his kid getting into the mob. It's like I never wanted to set him up for this life, you know.
exactly. Yeah.
He's like, I
And
want to put him in that. I worked hard so he didn't have to do this.
I didn't have a choice. I was born into this.
yeah, I would never want to be a dad. I think
Really?
just because I don't think I would want that.
I'd want to be the cool uncle to your kid though. That's like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
being an uncle seems like the coolest thing ever. Like none of the responsibilities. Like you get to kick it with the kid for a few hours,
Mhm.
maybe take him to a ball game. But like other than that, nah.
Uh-huh.
The parents have to deal with the rest of the shit.
I want to be the guy that takes your kid to Hooters for the first.
like, oh, hey, and I find my kid's Hooter calendar. I'm like, hey, who took you there? What's that from? You know,
I'm like, hey,
then it's the Hooter picture, and it's you next to my kid.
I'm like, hey, will we go in here? I'm like, say it's your birthday. Say it's your birthday.
Hey, tell him it's my birthday too.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
But for sure, mention I'm your uncle, dog. You're not my kid. You're my for sure. I'm your
Yeah.
uncle.
But it's also like uncles are so like I feel like everybody has like the worst uncle ever. Also, like they're never the greatest people.
Either they're really
Yeah, that's
cool
why
or
all
they're
my
really
uncles
bad.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You have your uncle. I don't want to say his name because I want to put him on.
Which one?
The one that like let a kid get hit by a car.
It's my cousin.
That's your cousin. Well, he's almost there.
Can we tell the story?
So
or is it
let me
put-
tell you about my cousin Vic. My cousin Victor is a fucking trip. He lived next door to me for until I moved, so he still lives there. My
Uh-huh.
cousin Victor's great.
Yeah.
But since every single one of my other cousins was kids, we always got rides for my cousin Victor, and that fool is the worst fucking driver ever. Like legit, the last time I was in his car, he was talking about the last. He once got. There's so many goddamn accidents. Let me remember what's the worst one. He once hit a fire truck because he fell asleep while driving in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day.
We all been there, dude.
And so he did. So he's a crossing guard.
Yeah. For
And-
children.
For children.
Yeah.
And one time he did cut off children at a stop sign. Got pulled over, and when the cops giving him the ticket, he noticed the crossing guard stuff in his backseat, and he's like, "You should be ashamed of yourself." But he did hit some kids. That story is crazy because from the way he describes it,
How have you never told this on stage,
it's because it's a lot of setup. It's a lot bringing it up.
bro?
just
Half
here.
of your shit is a lot of setup. It's like-
So he's driving, right? And
He's
he
driving,
was gonna.
and then so as he's driving, some kids just decide they want to cross a street, and it's like literally one of those moments where they get into the road.
They just do it.
He barely stops, and he just kind of like brushes the kids. Like he doesn't actually hit them; they're not injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people saw that happen, so a mob formed around his car, and they start like trying to tip his car over, and like try. At one point, he said a woman started clawing through the window trying to get at him.
Wow.
And the only way he got saved was a homeless guy, and like a car dealer saw what actually happened. Like, no, the dumbass kid just ran into the streets,
Uh-huh.
and the cops had to like escort him out of this neighborhood.
Damn, dude.
And he's still out and about hitting kids, right?
Dude, I was like, how do you have insurance? He's like, I don't know. Like they just keep covering me.
Kids are the worst, dude.
Kids are the worst.
Let's
man.
run them over, man. You can always get another one.
I feel like my uncles haven't really been great. I think I we all know about my uncle Carlos and stuff like that. He's honestly been one of my favorite uncles.
Your uncle David is really cool though, because he won a championship ring.
Yeah,
It's fucking-
he's a champion.
he's an icon.
My uncle.
He saved my house.
Hey, he didn't save the house, but he saved home.
Yeah. That's so funny. There's a lot of layers to
That
that.
dude's protecting the wrong home.
Protecting the plate, but he's taking the food off your plate.
Scraping it off and stuff.
Dude, I love this game.
When my uncle Carlos went to prison, his bail was $1,070,000. Yeah, that's,
his
that's
bail.
His bail was
He
$1,070,000.
said, Bill, I'm
Is
gonna
that-
take the charge.
I was like,
Yeah.
how long was he on the phone?
Yeah, the phone bills are crazy. When my uncle went to prison, his bail.
Wait, your uncle calls those like horny lines, and he just freestyle rap to the
How,
chicks.
how funny would it be if my uncle was using the money that we send him to dial those phone sex hotlines? How crazy would that be? And then he's still like, yeah, I need like $10 more, man. like these honey buns are so much like more expensive. I'm like, you're talking to a different kind of honey bun, man. Like, what's up?
He's like, I was this close to nutting.
This close. It's like, she likes me, man. She likes me a lot.
Fuck, actually, we'll come back to this. Go ahead.
My uncle's bail is $1,070,000. The $70,000 feels very insulting because it seems like you're almost here, but let's just throw in an extra 70. But I feel like when the conversation we've been having, that uncles aren't worth that much money. Like, I was doing the math to see if my uncle was worth like $1 million worth of memories that he's done, and I think every uncle is worth negative money, right? Like, we all have uncles that owe us something, you know.
Yeah.
One of my uncles owes me money. I'm pretty sure you guys have uncles that owe you something, right?
Not really. My uncles are pretty chill.
Mostly time, yeah.
Mostly time,
Yeah,
they owe you
dude.
time. Well, that's something that you can't really put a price
And
on.
you can't put a price on that, dude.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of my uncles are dead at this point. So
Really?
I don't have a lot of uncles.
Oh, damn.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
they all party too hard, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, were they like they were partying, like drinking and turning up?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, going to rock shows with your
Just
dad?
livered.
Wait, your
No, no.
dad's side or mom's side?
Mom's side.
Yeah.
I don't know any of my uncles from my dad's side at all.
They're out in El Salvador?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
fucking
They're,
with that.
that's worse than being dead.
If you're out there, you might as well be, huh?
I know. I heard they got a T-Mobile now.
Fucking Cerotelandia.
Jay,
Okay,
okay.
hey.
I can dick. I'm half Salvi. I
That's
can
true,
do. I
yeah,
can
you
say
do,
that.
but
fucking
you're
word.
half Mexican.
Have you
too.
ever brought the story up of me finding out what cerote was?
No.
No.
So, as a kid, so I'm half Mexican, half Salvi.
Yeah.
Growing up, whenever my mom would get pissed at my dad, she'd always say, "Pinche viejo cerote,"
Mhm.
and I just thought like, oh, she's calling him an old guy because viejo means
Yeah.
old
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Spanish.
means
So,
old.
and then when I got to middle school, I found out what the word cerote means,
Uh-huh.
and it's like it's the N word for Salvi people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, my mom's just a racist bitch.
Yeah.
She's just been fucking just slinging slurs at my dad since I was a child, and it's just like incorporated into my vocabulary.
Yeah, all
Like,
nonchalant.
doesn't
So-
it like literally mean like you piece of shit or something like
Yeah,
that?
it means shit. Cerote means shit.
I heard it's because like they were something about like them washing up on the shores and then they looked like shit.
There'd be floods and they'd
yeah.
be.
Oh,
the bodies would be floating and they'd compare them to shit.
That's so fucking awful.
It's very awful, and you're reminding me, like, I think we all have moments where like our parents will say something at home or like just like indiscriminately, and we'll be like, oh man, that's awful. Like, it won't hit you until later. Once I was at a store with my mom and my dad was also there. We're like at forgot where, but it was clothing and it had like funny T-shirts. And then I was like maybe like 9 years old or something, and one shirt said "Rock Hard," and I was like, "Mom, what does that mean?" And then my mom came close to me and she whispered, and she's like, "Well, sometimes like your dad, like he can get like really," and then she put her arm up like this, dude, like, and I didn't know what that meant. And then like one day,
Dude,
you just think of like a
Calderon,
memory,
Vince Calderon, a senior, just fucking packing that heat.
bro.
I told y'all he had that dangler, man.
You ever just have a memory where you're like, oh, that's bad. That's how it felt. And I can't look at my dad the same sometimes, man.
I'm gonna look at him with so much more respect. Before I looked at your dad with like, I know this food shot a lot of guns. I'll respect him, but now it's like, damn, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I see why you got all that baggy clothes.
You know he keeps that thing on him, dude.
Yeah, he dresses baggy not because of
How are all those buttons of those 501s holding that shit back, dude?
He has a sign that says "Beware a dog"
Yeah.
on his shirt.
Yeah, did you ever have something like that? He has his Salvi
Yeah, what
story.
about
I
you?
have my
Where I found something that like my parents did that was problematic.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't really think of anything right
or
now.
just like triggering where you're like, oh man, that's bad.
Oh man, I think no, my parents are pretty chill.
Yeah, are they really?
I can't know. I mean, fuck. I feel like Lewis right now because I'm trying to think.
Well, I mean, it'll probably come back
It's
to
like
you
when
later.
you get used to. My dad is problematic, so everything he does, I'm like, well, that's just him.
Yeah.
You know, and then my mom is a Republican, so everything she does, I'm like, well, that's just her.
Yeah.
Have you told the story about the time your dad said something sort of racist to Jasmine, and then you had to like correct him, but then you were like, nah, mom, Jasmine doesn't give a shit
Wait,
about
what
this.
was this? What was it talking
It's
about?
hard to like cancel parents, I think, because
Yeah.
because like especially like our parents, because our parents have there's no like cancel culture for them. There's no like PC police because they've been to actual prison.
Yeah, it's hard to cancel someone who's been to prison because the state of California already tried, and they're like, "Well, we'll let you go."
Yeah, and it's like, well, we even had a lawyer. Someone came in and did a job, and they're like, "No, he can still keep on living his life.
He can still keep doing what he's doing."
Yeah, he'll try to be better, but maybe not for a little while. Okay, he needs some help.
Imagine explaining cancel culture to your dad. You're like, so like they want you to not work anymore.
Yeah, cancel culture for your dad originally was just killing someone.
Yeah.
Like,
the electric chair was cancel culture before. Yeah.
He's like, if you don't like me, then kill me or shut the fuck up. All right, well, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Dude, it's Hispanic Heritage Month right now.
That's
right?
true.
And I don't know if we wasn't.
I feel like they should call it Hispanic Heritage Weeks.
Yeah.
They don't give us a real month. They just give us like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
With 2 months.
They should just. I don't even like the word Hispanic.
I saw like the Hispanic section at Target to celebrate the month, and it looks so sad.
Really?
It looks like when you go to buy like baseball cards, and it's just like that row. It's just like that, some T-shirts. It has the movie Coco, Selena, and like 2 other movies that might be kind of Hispanic. You know,
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Why does everybody post shit for like Pride Month, Black Heritage Month, but for Hispanic Heritage Month, we ain't got a fucking peep?
Yeah, dude.
How come nobody posts any of their favorite Latinos?
Bring back the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Bring him back.
'Cause I want to see him.
Bring back Chester Cheetah, as I've said multiple times.
Exactly.
Who's another famous Mexican?
Another famous Mexican is
Vince Caldera. Book him on your shows.
Yeah.
How am I not getting
Book me on
booked
your
this
show.
Hispanic Heritage Month right now?
Yeah, exactly. That's problematic, dude.
That's crazy.
Speedy Gonzalez. That's what's our Mount Rushmore of Latinos? What would be the 4 that we would put on Mount Rushmore?
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh,
Eddie Guerrero,
I was thinking about it. Look, this is so crazy. I mentioned it before. It's crazy that Pitbull was probably the most famous Latino to ever live.
What is he though?
Cuban.
Oh.
Wow. But he's Cuban, but he's known as Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, and he reps being Latino very hard.
Yeah.
But like, who's more famous Latino than Pitbull? Ever. Who?
Jesus. And he's not even Latino.
Yeah, both saved.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the only one like that Mexicans I think would claim and be like, that's us.
Yeah. Look.
So Mount Rushmore of Latinos, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. 2 more.
You see, there's so few you can.
Yeah, it's so few, but also maybe not limited to 4. You know, because we have like a whole like, you know.
No, it has to be 4.
It has to be 4.
That's what Mount Rushmore means.
Yeah, it means 4.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore means 4.
Who should we replace on Mount Rushmore?
Can I be honest with y'all?
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck is on Mount Rushmore right now. The real one.
George Washington.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Hey,
Roosevelt.
Give me a guy that doesn't have slaves. Let's.
Lincoln.
Lincoln
was too poor to have slaves.
Lincoln had slaves.
Did he?
Yeah, he had slaves, dude. Look it up right now. Lincoln had slaves, and he freed him when he died or something.
Call
crazy
him.
what I found out.
Call him.
Can we talk about this shit again?
Yeah. We're listening to the song Ho Hey by the Lumineers.
This is what they bumped when they freed all the slaves.
This is crazy.
The Gettysburg Address was actually just Lincoln.
It was Lincoln vibing. He was on the
held up
train.
his phone to the microphone.
He's like, what? Okay, so Lincoln is on the Amtrak train going to Gettysburg, and it's like early. Like he didn't even want to be at this place, give this address. Then he plays the Lumineers, and he's like to his vice president, "Who is that?" And they're like, "It's the Lumineers." He's like, "The Lumineers, huh?" And he's listening. He's like, "Okay," and he just started writing.
Dude,
he wrote the thing on the train. Right?
Look, he had a speech written, right?
Yeah.
He's gone the way to the train, right? Because he wrote it on the train. He has the whole thing written. He's about to exit. He looks at what he wrote. He rips it in half.
Rips it in half. Yeah.
The Lumineers is playing. He goes up to the stage and he's just like, "I'm gonna speak from the heart." He takes off his hat and he's like, "Free all the homies down there." Yeah, I think
Robert E. Lee, you a hoe.
Robert E. Lee, you a
hoe
bitch.
for what you do.
I would love if Abraham Lincoln just appropriated like language and just like was up there being all ignorant and stuff like that, talking like he's from like Malibu's Most Wanted or whatever. Just like, damn, y'all crazy and stuff like that. How you really gonna?
You wild, bro. It's like, what if we had handled the Civil War like Wild and Out style? It's it's Robert E. Lee versus Abraham Lincoln.
Robert E. Lee versus Nick Cannon. And they're just like, you got the DJ. The DJ is Abraham Lincoln, and like Robert E. Lee's saying some whack shit about the Confederacy, and then he gets like the, and then Nick Cannon says some really progressive stuff. Then you hear the ding.
It's just some like girls twerking in the background.
Yeah.
That's hot.
You bringing up the Confederacy reminded me of something that I mentioned to you guys yesterday. So I recently had to move out of the neighborhood that Vince and I grew up in, Glassell Park.
Yeah.
I moved to Glendale. I like Glendale. I'm repping it right now. But it just reminded me that our neighborhood, Glassell Park, was founded by a man named Andrew Glassell, who was living in the South during the Civil War. And when the South lost the war, when the Confederacy lost the war, he decided to move out west and like created like a new utopia. And that's what Glassell Park was supposed to be.
Yeah.
A couple hundred years later, just full of Mexicans, full of foos. But now they took it back, dude. The Confederacy took back fucking Glassell Park. It's full of so many goddamn white people. And it's just funny to me to think that like all these liberal white people moving to our neighborhood and putting up Black Lives Matter flags is like what a Confederate would have wanted at the very end of it all. Like, they just ended up fulfilling the prophecy without knowing about it.
Unintentionally doing it. I also like that Andrew Glassell thing. Seems like the Fresh Prince, but like for a Confederate person. Like he was just too much trouble over there, so he moved out to like with his family, and just like I'm gonna try things out differently here.
Yeah.
And he made it Glassell Park.
Some guys were causing ruckus in the South.
Yeah, it was the Union.
So I had to move with my auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
What if you pull some woke shit to get some clout, Lewis, and you're like Andrew Glassell, the guy from the Confederacy? What if we change it to Lemus Land?
Lemus Land?
Yeah. Reparations.
Yeah.
Lame ass land.
Lame ass land. They should give Vince reparations, dude.
For what?
I don't know, man.
For my dad's rock hard thing.
Yeah, I think they should.
That's crazy. I don't want to think about.
Is
that.
your dad cut? Or is he an uncut kid?
I think we're uncut.
You're uncut?
Yeah.
I like
the
that,
gems,
man.
dude. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Why you gonna cut something so beautiful?
Your dad's dick is that fucking that amber.
Yeah.
He's like, this is history right here. That's crazy, dude.
I'm gonna come.
How are you feeling right now? I can't believe you went from you were at the airport.
Yeah.
I was driving at the airport right now, Lewis. Almost got like 3 car accidents.
Dude, I had to drive there last night. It sucks so much. Like when you pull over to either drop someone or pick someone off, it's so goddamn terrifying getting back into the other lanes.
Yeah.
Like you straight up, there's no room, and you feel like someone is gonna merge in at the very last second and hit you.
Yeah,
exactly.
I almost got in a crash, and like Joanna almost threw coffee at me. She was like, I'm about to be late," and I'm like, "I'm gonna put this in sport." And I put it in sport, and I got there 3 minutes early.
Yeah, you did a really good job. Thank
never
you.
Put his car in sport.
I don't know how. Well, I know how to do it. I'm afraid of doing it.
No, I think you'll be good.
Yeah.
I think.
Who's here? We have a visitor.
Dude, we got people. We got guests.
Yeah, we got guests on the horizon.
In the house, dude.
We got the Lumineers coming on.
That would be so funny.
There's a whole lot going on right now, but I think
got a meeting to go into.
Got a meeting to go
work.
into. Look, this is.
I have a meeting on my day off.
That sucks. So this has been a shorter episode of Sleepover, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Also, if you guys have questions for us, let us know. All right, we'll answer them honestly. And if anything, if you're like going through something and you want some advice, ask us. We'll give you honest advice.
Yeah, ask us, and we'll tell you to listen to the Lumineers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
Wave to the camera.
Yeah, there we go.
See you guys next time.